Actually, at the very beginning, for me, it was something which I never heard about as a concept. So this was new for me.
Well, I definitely learned that diversity is about many aspects. People can differ in many respects: age, gender, social status, not only ethnicity.
Diversity is something that you find on very, very different levels. Diversity is not just between someone who comes from one country or another, so we're not a diverse group because there's Czech people and German people in the group, but diversity is between gender, between skills, disabled. So diversity, like economic diversity, that happens on many different layers.
I think diversity at the moment is a big topic, and it's discussed in companies, in society in general, and for me it was very interesting here to see that the approach to diversity on the Czech side is a bit different, and also the issues they deal with. They don't have that many foreigners, they have a different relation attitude towards it, but still very, very enriching to learn about it. And I think both countries and people in those countries and running different projects could help each other in exchanging their views and their experiences. So that was really, really beneficial.
Well, I took out of this program that diversity is not only sometimes a problem, often a challenge, but most of all an enrichment of society. But I actually took away that we need more diversity in many respects. We need more diversity, for instance, on the job market. I'm a journalist myself, and I think that it would be important for future reporting to have more international cooperations, for instance, between journalists.
What I learned throughout the program is that you have to, when the challenge of managing the diversity actually has to happen on the ground, it has to happen in each of those areas, and there's not one answer to managing diversity, there's just not one way. There are many different ways that touch upon very different levels, and that's, I think, one of my major learnings.
It helped me to look at certain topics or problems within the society from different angles. Let's say, you can always, when you look at the glass, you can say if it's half full or half empty.
We met so many interesting people from all walks of life, and to me they all seem to be the pioneers, trying something new, trying to manage diversity. And I had the feeling we work on a very future-oriented topic because we met those brave people that actually tried to address the issue.
To me, one of the greatest experiences that I had was when we had the chance to really experience on our own how the special project, which is called Pragulik, works in Prague. Pragulik is about actually giving the homeless people the opportunity to make some money and to find their own place in life again. One
of the most touching and interesting moments was the tour we had by a former homeless person that was in Prague actually, who not only showed us the city and how it is to be homeless in the city. Later, after the tour, he even invited us to his house, and it was a very personal experience, not too easy because we talk about social exclusion here, and we had a concrete person to talk about with on this subject.
Being part of this guided tour with Honza, that's the homeless guy, that showed us around Prague, around places that I usually walk around, and I never noticed what is behind it. And I also never noticed what is behind being homeless. So this was the aspect of diversity which we touched within this program and that I will always think about and will remember.
I felt as well that well, diversity and stereotypical thinking, we are all kind of affected by it, and I should work maybe on myself, on my attitude to homeless people, because they are in no way better or worse than I am myself. Yeah, they have just a difficult material situation, you might say. Yeah? There's no way to treat them, no reason to treat them without respect. So this experience in Prague was very, very valuable.
One particularly intensive moment for me was spending 1 hour in complete darkness with the group, or part of the group, and that was in the Invisible exhibition in Prague. And the most fascinating thing about this was that our guide was a blind man, and in that situation I felt all of a sudden I am the one who's kind of handicapped, and my guide was the one who knew his way around. And this whole experience was interesting mainly also because it made me realize that it's not enough to discuss diversity when you go to workshops or conferences and try to access that problem with, or that topic with, your intellectual capacity. But I think it's very important to experience diversity, to actually get yourself in situations where you are somehow part of a minority, or where you somehow are not in charge of everything or don't know everything. So yeah, you got to experience it. That's the main thing.